Hi, welcome to the Business Math class. Today we're going to start with the basics, which are rules for operations. It is important to retain that for the rest of this class, we're going to face complex calculation that needs to be done according to the concept of maths. Is the order of operation. In the introduction we're going to see today, one of the things is the operation itself. Normally, they always should be done from left to right. But what if we have brackets and exponent in there? Then what we have to do is start with the brackets and simplify what's in there. Then we're going to do the exponent. Then we're going to do multiplication from left to right. And after that, we're going to do addition and subtraction from left to right. Now, if there's no bracket and there's no exponent, we still do the operation from left to right and start with the multiplication and division, then go to addition and subtraction. That will maintain calculation integrity. We're going to use a little problem. 25 plus 10 in a parenthesis minus 15 plus 3. So as we see, we have a bracket. So we're going to do the bracket first. That's going to give us 35 minus 15 plus 3. Next step is from left to right. The first thing to do is the minus. So we're going to do subtraction. 35 minus 15. That's going to give us 20 plus 3, which is the next operation, will give us the answer 23. Now it's important to remember that those are simple calculation. As we're going to get into simple interest and compound interest, there's going to be a lot more of those parentheses and exponent. So make sure you remember this. Now in the next example, we're going to use the same number. This time we're going to move the brackets between 10 and 15. That will change the actual result. First, let's do the bracket. So 10 minus 15 is minus 5. So now we have a negative number. And we left with operations that are adding. So therefore, we're going to start with from left to right, 25 plus minus 5, which is 20 plus 3. Addition will give us 23. And the answer is 23. As we go for the example number 3 now, we move the brackets again. Now that's going to change the way the operation is done. We're going to do 15 plus 3, which is 18. Now this is negative, so therefore it's going to be 25 plus 10 minus 18. Now let's go to the next step, which will be to do the addition. 25 plus 10 gives us 35, minus 18 gives us 17. And 17 is the answer. So as you can see, we did the bracket first, then we did the addition second, and we did the subtraction third to give us the answer, which is 17. For the next example, we're going to use different numbers, and this time we're going to add a few more operations in there. Now 20 plus 10 divided by 2 plus 3. Now in operation from left to right, we should do multiplication division first and then adding and subtracting second. But because we have a bracket, we're going to start with the bracket first. So that gives us 30 divided by 2 plus 3. Again, from left to right, the first operation should be done not according to position, but according to the operation. In this case, the operation is 30 divided by 2. That should go first. So we're going to do the division first. We're going to give 15 plus 3. And we're going to add, give us the answer of 18. Now for the next example, using the bracket again at a different place, we have plus, division. Now, should we do the division first? If there was no bracket, we would have to. But we put that in bracket. Just simplify the situation here. So 10 divided by 2, bracket first, will give us 5. Now we do with a simple operation. 20 plus 5 plus 3. First is 20 plus 5. That's going to give us 25 plus 3. That's going to give us 28. Here's our answer again. Seems simple, and it is. As we're going to get into more complex calculation, it is important to remember this situation. Always go back to the PowerPoint that accompanied this video, so you can always trace back your steps. Now in example 6, what we have is, again, a bracket, division, plus first thing, yes, it's a bracket. So let's go with the bracket first. So it's 20 plus 10 divided by 5. From left to right, first operation is plus, but the second one is division, and division comes first. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide 10 by 5 first. That's going to give us 2. And then finally add 20 plus 2 for a total of 22. Like I said, not big calculation. It's just to represent the concept here. Let's go for another one. And in this case, what we have is exponent, brackets, and division and multiplication. No multiplication, but it would be the same. So let's see. Which one should we start with first? Well, normally we should start with the brackets and the exponent. In this case, they're going to be done separately. So bracket and exponent added together will give us this. 2 plus 3, 5. 10 to the power of 2 is 100. At this point, the next step is to do the division. So that's going to be 100 divided by 5, 20. And finally, 20 plus 20 will give us 40. And here's our answer. Proceed to the exercise BM1. Do all the exercises that are in there. And don't forget to put your calculation on paper and give it back to the teacher when you finish. Have a nice day.